irrational number, we will be going to see that. That is, when we have a number 1 by root 2. Root 2 is an irrational number. In order to rationalize this denominator, we are going to multiply and divide with the same number, that is root 2 by root 2. Then we will be obtaining root 2 by 2, that is root 2 into root 2 equals to 2. And when we rationalize the denominator of 1 by 2 plus root 3, we are going to divide or multiply the numerator and denominator with the same number, that is 2 minus root 3. 2 plus root 3, 2 minus root 3. The complicate of 2 plus root 3 is 2 minus root 3. That is, here we go with the formula a plus root b. The complicate of a plus root b is a minus root b, and 1 by root a, it will be root b. Thus, by using these two formulas, we are going to rationalize the denominator of irrational denominators. Now, let us see some more properties, that is a power m into a power n equals to a power m plus n. With an example, we will be discussing it more clearly, that is 17 square into 17 power 5 will give us, according to the formula, m plus n. 2 plus 5, that is 7. 17 power 7. Now, 5 square whole power 7, that is 5 power 14, according to the formula, that is a power m whole power n, which will lead to a power mn. And next, a power m by a power n equals to a power m minus n. The condition is m greater than n. Here we take an example, that is 23 power 10 by 23 power 7 will lead to 23 power 3. These are the most important properties which can be used during calculation, which can be used to rationalize the denominator. Now, another example is 7 cube into 9 cube equals to 63 cube. That is, a power m into b power n equals to a into b whole power m. That is, when we have similar cube root, when we have similar power on the top, when we can multiply the two numbers and then we can give the same power. The base numbers of both 7 and 9 are multiplied and resultant power is placed on the result. Thus, these following properties are followed by the rational numbers. Now let us deal with the summary of the chapter number system. R is a rational number. A number R is said to be a rational number if and only if P by Q form. When we can represent the number R in P by Q form, then we can say it as a rational number where Q not equals to 0. And second point, when S is an irrational number, that means which we cannot be represented in P by Q form. That is, P is an integer and Q is an integer where Q is not equal to 0. Third point, we can represent root AB equals to root A into root B, and root A plus B into root A minus B equals to A minus B. Root A plus root B whole square equals to A plus 2 root AB plus B, and 1 by root A plus B equals to, means when we want to rationalize the denominator, when we are going to multiply both numerator and denominator with the help of the complicate of the denominator, that is root A minus B by root A minus B. This is the fourth very most important formula in order to rationalize the denominator. Let us go with the sixth point. When R is a rational number and S is a irrational number, then all the following operations, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, will also be the result of irrational number. For example, when we take 3 and root 7, 3 plus root 7, 3 minus root 7, 3 into root 7, 3 divided by root 7. All these we will get as a result as irrational number only. Let's go with another point, that is A greater than 0. That is, real number A's and PQ are rational numbers. When we does the following operations, just similar to the real number operations only. But we are taking here rational numbers. That's why we are representing it in PQ forms. P and Q the integers, we are representing them in the rational number forms. That is a power p into a power q equals to a power p plus q, and a power p whole power q equals to a power p q, and a power p by a power q equals to a power p minus q, and a power p into b power p equals to ab whole power p. And at the same time, another very most important point is when we represent in decimal form of an rational number, we will be getting either recurring or non-recurring rational number, and whether it can be terminating. But when we represent irrational number in decimal form, we will be getting non-terminating, non-recurring irrational number. These are the following are the most important points in number system. In order to remind, once again we can go through this all, and then we can finish it off the number systems.